In 4 and 6 mark answers, you must give 4 or 6 points depending on the number of marks. Each point should be linked to other points and related to the question. Make sure to subscribe for more useful tips for GCSE exams. Here is a biology example for 4 marks. We must give 4 points about how a vaccine prevents disease. A good place to start would be with what a vaccine injects into the body, which is a weakened version of a pathogen. We can then link this to the question by providing an explanation on how this prevents disease. So, the weakened pathogen would stimulate B lymphocyte cells, 1 mark, to produce specific antibodies to the pathogen, another mark. Finally, talk about what happens next to provide immunity. This would involve talking about memory cells that quickly release antibodies on infection of a live version of the pathogen. Chemistry example now. 6 marks, so 6 points. So, let's discuss what would happen by clearly linking each point to each other. So, 1 sodium atom loses 1 electron. So among 2 atoms, 2 electrons are lost. This forms 2 Na+ ions. The 2 electrons are transferred to 1 oxygen atom. This forms an O2- ion. The 2 ions are oppositely charged, so will attract through electrostatic forces. This is the ionic bond. Also remember to include key words in your answer. A physics example to end. 4 marks, so only 4 points needed. Explain why riders on a slide end at approximately the same speed. First, let's establish the theoretical idea that a decrease in the rider's GPE store is equal to the increase in the rider's kinetic store. Therefore, kinetic energy, given by the formula half mv² is equal to the GPE given by the formula mgh. The mass cancels out on both sides, leaving v² equals gh, which we can write as v equals 2gh. Therefore, the speed, v, only depends on the gravitational field strength and the vertical height of the slide, which are constant for all riders. You can also comment on the sources of variations in the rider's speed. These include air resistance by varying surface areas, friction between the rider and the slide, and different initial speeds. As a recap, plan your answers to 4 and 6 mark questions. Include key vocabulary and link your points together using words like therefore and similarly. If you want more, subscribe.